Welcome to Woo Back Wednesday.
What does that mean?
Welcome to Pop
For
Smoke.
Wu-Tang Clan?
What? No. Welcome to Wine About It.
What does it mean?
Pop Smoke.
Oh.
Pop Smoke. Woo Back
Nobody
Wednesday.
listens to
Woo Back
him
okay.
besides you.
Well, that's not true. But also, they
Is
would
it?
if he was still making music.
What happened? Why did he stop?
He died. He got shot.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's awful.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really sad. Guys, anyway. Welcome back to Wine About It. I'm back,
Good
baby.
Wednesday. Sorry to our Patreon first. This is late because if you didn't know, I poured an entire vessel of tea on my microphone and it's been broken until today. Smile.
It was really, really tragic, but really funny.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I'm happy my tragedy is your entertainment.
Yeah. How's it been? How's it been without me? How are your guest episodes?
It's been good. I had a few. I just came off the Patreon because I saw that we announced that the episode was going to be late. And there was one kid, call you out. I'm getting one guide by a Patreon message. He was like, I don't like the guest episodes. Bring back Maya. Why am I paying for a Patreon if there's no Maya? Because she's in the freaking Amazon saving the world. What do you want her to do?
I was busy.
Kick a monkey and get on the phone call? Like, what did chill?
I would never
And then
kick a
someone
monkey.
said that to them. And then he was like, why don't they pre-record? Because what the fuck would we talk about?
Yeah, I don't
You want
know.
us to pre-record episodes? No, we do it live, baby.
We're live. Well, I appreciate that you want to hear what I have to say, but I have bad news. It's not that interesting. I don't have very many interesting things to say, except for this week, because it's been 2 weeks and I went to Brazil.
How was it?
It was great. I went to, not just Brazil, I went to the Amazon. I went into the Amazon rainforest, like on speedboats in the Rio Negro, in the Amazon River, and looked for birds and bugs and bats and snakes and mammals. And I recorded videos for YouTube. I recorded vlogs. I got bit by a lot of bugs. It was really cool. And yeah, it was like 2 weeks. It was crazy.
Are there hippos there?
No.
Damn.
There are caiman, like big alligators. They have black caiman there. They have manatees there. You would
Do you
like
see
the
those
manatees.
weird ass dolphins, the ugly ones?
Pink river dolphins?
You
Yeah.
saw them?
They think that they come alive at night and walk on land or go into the villages and seduce their women.
Are they like for
it's
real
not
about
a commonly
that?
held belief, but some people do
Oh,
think that,
okay.
yeah. It's
Like
it's
actually?
like a folklore thing. Yeah.
But like, how serious are they about it?
I think it depends on where you are. I think there are probably some people
Really?
that live there that really I think there's some people that believe that. I think for the most part they don't.
Dude. I watched
It's kind of
this-
like maybe
I
it's like
watched this-
Bigfoot.
Yeah, some people take it seriously. I watched this documentary called, I like documentaries, but this docu-series called like Dark Tourism, because I find oddities fascinating like any other woman. And and this guy, so I've been to New Orleans and I went on a vampire tour once, because like in New Orleans people, there's like all this vampire lore and you're just kind of like, okay, you know, and people are like, yeah, there's vampires, and you go to this club, this bar ran by a vampire, and you're like, do you actually drink blood? And they're like, only for rituals and it's animal blood. And you're like, okay. Like you're not really like this is my thing, is it's like, don't be like, I'm a vampire unless you're freaking Edward Cullen. You know what I'm saying?
I guess. I mean, I don't really know what it means to be a vampire nowadays. Maybe
They're saying they're like
really
vampires,
dated.
like their lifestyle is a vampire.
Okay.
So then I watched this docuseries, and this guy, he interviews some people and they are only like sexually vampires. And like, he's like at a cafe, it's 2 girls and a guy, and they're like, yeah, she likes when I drink this girl's blood in front of her. It's like some cuck shit. And I was like, that's crazy. And then he goes to some
such
other
a biohazard. It gives me the
it's an
EBGs.
issue. They go to this other house, and it's like a vampire house, and Also, I'm not condemning. Maybe I should condemn these people. I don't care enough to condemn these people. Everybody's got their own thing. I'm not being a hater. I'm just
See,
being
that's
an
the thing where you
educator.
say, that's when you say, as long as it's not hurting anybody. But like drinking
But it is
someone's
'cause
blood,
they're
I guess.
drinking
But it
blood.
is, yeah.
But it
I guess
also
they're both.
psychologically could be hurting because like this sounds really complicated if you're just letting people like. Not my problem. Anyway, so he goes to this house and they're doing a vampire ritual and they have like a newcomer and it's his first time there, and so it's like a young boy is the wrong term. He's like probably 21 and like an older gentleman that's like 44, and they go into the bathroom and he puts little cuts in his back and then he sucks his blood.
Ew. All right. That was in the docuseries? That's
yeah,
like
and it's
allowed?
like-
I don't think they should have shown that. I don't think that should be allowed.
They did it. And then he's like, I am a vampire by nature, and after I do this, after I drink another human's blood at one of these rituals, I just feel dope as shit. And he's like, I've tried vitamins, I've tried prenatals, I've gone to doctors, and no one can figure out what's wrong with me. Because I don't know. And he was like, no one can find out what's wrong with me, but as soon as I drink this blood, I'm a new man for a few days until like it goes out of my system. And I'm like, I think that's called like, I think that's just like, you know, like sometimes I got this new coat. Do you see that coat back there?
Yeah.
It's checkered and it's furry and it's checkered and I like it. And I'm really happy about it for a few days. That's what I think it's like.
I don't know what it's like, and I have no knowledge besides what you just told me about that, but it does sound like a serious biohazard and like really potentially dangerous.
But I'm curious about the Amazon.
I think that has absolutely nothing to do with the Amazon. If you're talking about cryptids, there are like, okay, so they have some
What is
folklore,
cryptid?
like Bigfoot or like Yeti or whatever.
I'm back in. Okay.
So
Did you
I
say like
don't know-
Ludwig?
What?
I thought you
said like a Yeti.
Bigfoot. Oh. I thought you said Bigfoot or like Ludwig, whatever.
No,
and I was like,
I did not say that.
He's a
So yes,
cryptid.
they have like these pink river dolphins in the Amazon. Look them up if you guys don't know what they look like. They're very dolphins normally are like really cute and they have these really short noses and they're all like perky and like, you know, that's what dolphins sound like. Pink river dolphins are really kind of spooky looking. They have really small eyes because they're in the Rio Negro, which is, it's just like a black river. So they don't really need the vision, and they have like these teeth and they're like gray and pink, all splotchy, just weird looking
they
creatures.
look like an inside out penis.
They kind of do, but they're very cool though, and I got to see them. But yeah, some people think that they come to shore at night and turn into a man and go into the village and like seduce women. And then there's another cryptid there that like they think there's a man that walks around in the woods but his feet are backwards. So like people couldn't track him for years because he would walk and like they would go the other way to find him because his feet are backwards.
Wait, that's genius.
And then
if you ever
there's-
murder someone, wear your shoes backwards. You're welcome.
Yeah, that would you could super do that. And then I don't know if it's Bigfoot or if it's the foot backwards guy or a different one, but there's something about like you go into the rainforest, you have to like knock on the trees.
Did
Either
you do that?
as permission to come in or to get him to come to you. No, I didn't do that. I don't believe in any cryptids. But it was cool to learn about. One of my tour guides was a viewer. I don't think I told you that. Yes, I did.
Mm.
One of my tour guides was a viewer, which was really cool because he was able
Do
to
you
like
think he's
translate.
watching this now?
I don't think so.
Shout out,
Eduardo.
Bill. Eduardo. Shout out, Eduardo.
Yeah, he it was really nice that he knew what I was doing because he translated like everything for us and took us around and was like super, super nice. But when I landed in Brazil at the airport, he picked me up and he was like, Brazil is nothing like Las Vegas. And I was like looking around this airport and I was like, yeah, like it doesn't look anything like Vegas. You're right. And he's like, no, I saw your vlog. And I was like, oh, like, what the hell? It's like 3 a.m. and I'm so
That's so
disoriented from like all this travel. And
He's like and subscribe, remember?
yeah, he was like, no, I saw your Vegas vlog. And I asked how he found my channel, and he found Tiny Mike like back in 2020.
Wow.
So he's been following for a really long time, and he wants to come to the States because he's never been here before. And I was like, you got to come, but there's not really much to do in Texas. You probably shouldn't come to Texas. And he was like, but Stompy's in Texas. And I was like, oh my God, you're so right. Okay, come to
That's
Texas.
so funny.
So maybe we'll come to Texas and
But
we'll have them on
Stompy, when are you doing another tiny mic?
I don't know, man. They started falling off. I've done like 5, but only 3
Yeah,
of them.
but
like,
maybe you
super
just
popped
need a
off.
different concept. Maybe you're like, you ask really offensive questions.
It's okay.
Instead of like, how is your day? You say like, is it true you believe that world hunger is good?
Okay, that's fine.
And
It
then
seems
you
like
flip a
setup.
coin
I
if
don't
they
really
say yes or no.
want to do that to them. But
Just
maybe
an idea.
it's a format. Yeah, I can give it a shot. Oh my God, something happened in Brazil that it would give you a lot of anxiety.
What is it? What is it, man?
Huh?
I said, what is it, man?
Oh,
What is it, man? Man, what does
we
it
were
mean?
at a hotel and we were leaving the hotel and there was this lady sitting in the hotel lobby and she like looked over and she was like, oh my God, do you guys speak English? And we are like, yeah. And she was like, me and my husband are like, I don't know what I'm doing
Swingers?
here.
Oh.
No, she was not a swinger. She was like, I don't know what I'm doing here. Like, can you guys help me? And I was like, what the heck is this lady talking about? She's like sitting there in this lobby with, a plate, like a grilled cheese and some fries. And I was like, what do you mean? You don't know what you're doing
She's
here?
having a great time.
And she was like, my husband's in the hospital. And we're like, oh, she was like, me and my husband were on a cruise and he got a leg infection on the cruise and they dropped us here and left us here and he's in the hospital and I don't know what to do or like where to go once he gets out of the hospital and I need to figure out a way to fly back home to Texas once he's out of the hospital.
Dude, why does no one use Google Translate on their phone during these situations?
Okay, well, she probably has done that, but it's also like, there's a lot to figure out, like what airports to fly through, like what places are safe too. It's not like the safest place to just get dropped off without expecting it. What a nightmare.
That's
and then
fair.
also your husband's in a hospital and so you're just by yourself in this random
you're right.
hotel. Like how scary.
That would be stressful.
Blew my mind. So hopefully she made it home. Shout out
save
lady.
her?
No. We were just like
Oh, great story, Maya.
No. One of the guys I was with gave her his phone number so she could like talk to him. But we told her what airports to fly through and then, like where to go to get food, where it was safe to walk around. So hopefully she's okay.
Nice.
Hopefully she's okay. I don't know, I'd be freaking out.
Do you think she left her husband there?
No, I don't think so. I think she probably got him and they probably made it back home safely. Smile.
Well, what else happened in Brazil?
It rained a lot in the rainforest.
Surprise, surprise.
Dumps a lot of rain. I went to some indigenous communities. They had me eat termites, and they wanted me to eat a grub. Do you know what a grub is?
I don't think I'll like it.
It's like a beetle larva. It's like this big, and it's like white and like really fat. It's got a little black head.
Oh, did you eat it?
No.
Why?
I felt bad, and they were like, it tastes like coconut, but it's like really thick, and so when you eat it, it just like pops and like it's like just like a lot of liquid. And I was like, I'm so like I can't. I'm sorry, but I ate termites.
You should have said I'm allergic.
I don't think they would believe me. I ate marijuana, a leaf.
Wow, Maya, bad influence on all the children that watch this podcast.
I don't know that eating the leaves. I didn't ask, but I don't know that eating the leaves do anything. I think you have to like, it's like something else, and it has to be like dried, right? And then you have to smoke it. Or you can eat
it's
it.
the bud.
Yeah,
it's
I
the
just ate the
flower.
leaf.
Yeah, it's weird.
So I think
Why?
it was fine. Why? He told me to. The guide, he was like, "Here,
Great.
try
If
this.
he told you to jump off a
It's
bridge, would you do
marijuana."
that?
Probably. He gave me
Okay.
another leaf, and he was like, I didn't even ask what it was, and then I put it in my mouth, and then he was like, it makes your whole mouth numb, and I was like, oh, and it made my whole mouth numb.
Really? Oh,
Yeah,
is it one of there's these things called like buzz flowers or something like that. There was a big trend probably like 3 years ago. You know me, I follow the food trends. I'm hip. big trend a few years ago to always put them in cocktails as like an experience because you'd eat that flower and make your whole tongue just numb.
Maybe it's the same thing because they did put
it
a
could
lot
be.
of it. They put
was
it like
yellow
in there. It was a leaf. But they put it in a lot of their alcohol out there, so your mouth like tingles, jambu, when you drink the alcohol. So I don't know. I didn't like it because it made my mouth numb. I did some really great interviews, and I went to some research facilities, talked to some ornithologists, some biologists. It was really crazy, and I told you this because I was freaking out about it. But it's crazy, like, having started conservation work in 2019, and now, like, being in the Amazon rainforest, the most biodiverse place on the planet, talking to ornithologists and PhDs and biologists and master students and people that are like actually doing the work for conservation, and not only being there and like learning from them is so humbling, but also being a science communicator and like making these videos and talking like I know what I'm talking about when really like I'm learning and I'm communicating what they're doing, but it's not like I'm the one doing the research. And so I had like an imposter syndrome crisis out there.
It's interesting because like everyone has their own field, right? So it's like you probably know more about like raising an emu than they would, you know?
Perhaps.
But when you're in the Amazon, you don't.
Right.
They're not speaking on that. I kind of liken it to like I'm a pastry chef, but a chocolatier would know more about chocolate work than I would. A sugar artist would know about sugar than, you know. There's only so much one human can pertain. And if I was doing a video on chocolatiering and I was regurgitating information that was taught to me, then you know, that'd feel normal. So it's hard not to feel like an imposter. I was looking for the word. I couldn't really find it. Also, my phone's kind of blowing up. I've got some stuff going on.
I know it's important. They do the work, and like people need to know about the work, and people need to know about the state of the Amazon. And like I have a platform, so like I'm spreading that. It's just I had several moments out there where I was like, man, I am not qualified for this. Like I should not be the one telling the world about this. I don't know anything. But I don't know. I'm really excited about the videos. I think they'll be really good. So we'll see. You guys will see. We will see. I don't know.
Well, exciting. Very exciting.
That was Brazil.
Would you want to go back there one day?
Yeah. I don't like traveling, though. Oh. Which you do, right? You just don't like planes? Or no?
I don't like leaving Swift at home, but I like exploring. I'm really into exploring.
I think it's kind of crazy, like hot take. I don't. Like, I'm glad to have seen the Amazon. And I obviously am so grateful that I was able to go there, but I just don't like traveling. I don't like the process, and I don't like when I'm there. Like, I would just rather be at home, like eating the foods that I know and like being around the people that I know and doing my work and whatever. I don't know. So I have more work that I would like to do there, but like, do I want to travel back there for the travel part? Definitely no. So I don't know. I'll probably go back at some point.
So you don't like the actual idea of like exploring?
No, not really. I don't like the idea of traveling. I just don't like being away. I hate falling behind on work too, and being away from the animals and my staff and whatever.
Anyway, I'm fine with leaving the cats with like a sitter. Like I don't feel lots of like anxiety about that, but I get really stressed leaving Swift.
Swift is a fragile boy.
He's fragile. But I was showering today and he was sitting outside the door crying because I didn't let him in the shower. So like, yeah, it stresses me out to leave him. He loves me. It's like sometimes when I'm out of town, he won't drink water, and I'll be like, okay. So I have to like tell the sitter like, oh, add broth to it, or like, you know, like all these things, because he is honestly a resilient protester. He goes on hunger strikes. And it always works. It works every time.
To me, it feels more like he doesn't think that he can. without you being there. To me,
He's
it's
like,
more
wait
like
a second.
he doesn't know how to self-preserve with the anxiety.
I think he's just not comfortable.
Yeah.
But he's my sweetheart. He's my sweetheart. It's been good over here though in America. What have we been doing? What have we been doing in America? I got a new jacket. It's great.
It's really cool.
I've noticed that I'm mean to Will and Hassan a lot on Fear and I think they've started taking it seriously.
Oh, drama. Oh my God.
Yeah, I think they think I don't.
Do you think they're gonna watch this and then
finally
you guys
they've
will
caught
address
on?
It?
Yeah. Yes, correct. That's what I hope. It's so funny because they've given me shit recently where they're like, oh, Fear and like whine about it so much different than Fear and it's
I saw a clip of this recently, actually. Or they said something about how like you're so like on Wine About It, and they were like, in here you just sit there, and then you said like that's because Maya doesn't shut me down, like Maya listens to me, and so I can be funny, but here I start saying something and you guys are just like stop talking. But in fairness, the example that you gave on the clip was, here I am going to talk about the size of Kaya's pussy, and then you guys shut me down. And that's a terrible example to give because obviously they're going to shut you down for that.
Why?
It's a lot.
No, I had the funniest thing. I thought it was so fucking funny. They're talking about like growing up watching Dragon Ball Z, and they're like, yeah, it's really like sad because the creator passed away and it's like tragic, and they go to me and Will goes to me and Austin. He's like, do you guys have a cartoon that you like grew up watching and you're just like devastated, like a tragedy that would hit you the same way? And I go, I was really sad when Kobe died.
Oh my God.
And they gave me nothing. I was like, okay, guess we don't want to talk about my traumas. That's fine.
They hate you.
I was sad when Kobe died.
Everyone was sad when Kobe died.
They also, it's such a funny juxtaposition because like we'll come, like you and I, we don't come with topics.
Mm-hmm.
Like we'll have some stuff that we like want to talk about. And I've noticed we've tested out episodes where we do come with topics and they feel too fucking regurgitated. So instead we just have a conversation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fear and is funny because when in doubt, the conversation goes back to the same three things. It's like
sex with Austin,
and how he's not attracted to Hassan, and me being afraid of flying on airplanes,
and being obsessed with Taylor Swift.
I'm obsessed with Taylor Swift, and then talking shit in the yard. That's like it. That's what it falls to.
Do we have topics that we go back to? I guess exes. We end up talking about former relationships a lot. Yeah.
But we usually don't retell a story, and I don't know. But I'm not talking shit, by the way.
At least there's a lot of variety there because we're whores.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of stories. Yeah.
No, but like it's funny because we'll have topics there, but then it's like I'll notice that like we'll be in the middle of a topic and we'll be like next topic. So we'll like be rushed through topics compared to like if you and I had two topics right now,
we could go for an hour.
We would just talk for an hour, and that's a freaking difference. But I've been like sitting here like analyzing like what is the difference with these two shows. I figured
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I've ever watched a. I don't think I've ever watched a full episode of Fear and. I think I've only seen clips of Fear and. But
I've listened to Wine About It. I've never listened to
here's what here's what I know about Fear and though, and this is with peace and love because I really do like Hassan. But what I know about a podcast with Hassan is that I'm just gonna hear Hassan talk so much and like talk and like interrupt you, and I don't want to listen to it. I feel like it would piss me off. I'm doing a stream tomorrow where I call people that were collaborators at Alveus and I quiz them. I am going to call you even though you haven't done a collab here just to test you.
Yes, I have.
But I was like, not like an actual collab, like with where I'm teaching you stuff.
Okay.
I'm going to call Hassan and ask him these questions and he's not going to know anything because he didn't listen to me the entire time he was at the sanctuary. I would talk and he would just talk over me and I was like, oh, sorry, your turn. You should teach them about this.
I want to say like 3 weeks ago, I started like harping on them when they'd bring up the same topic. I'd be like, this again. But there's no like natural pivoting. Like it seems like if I was like, oh, Maya, we've already told this story, you'd be like, anyway, you know, like,
Right.
I'm not here to shit on them, but we've got a lot to work on. I'm not here to do that, but I am doing that. Anyway, I love them. They're great. I'm throwing Kaya's birthday party on Sunday. Be there, be square.
Yeah, that's cute.
All the dogs are coming.
That's cute.
We've got Snoop. We've got Pitbull.
Wow. That's it. That's all I got.
I don't know any Airbud.
Okay.
Messi from the Oscars. He'll be there.
Okay.
Kaya.
Yeah.
Swift will not be attending. He has social
he would be
anxiety.
really scared.
He would hate it.
That's sad.
But we got pin the nose on the dog. That's gonna be fun.
Cute.
We're gonna do a doggy talent show. We've got an obstacle course.
You should have. Did I ever tell you? You should have Hassan dress up as a dog. Is what I was gonna say. But did I ever tell you about when I dressed up as a dog as a child to evade being grounded?
Huh? Does that work?
Kids are so stupid, and this is like a great story as to why kids are like actually dumb. I was having a sleepover with my... I don't know how seriously we took this. I think we were really serious. I was having a sleepover with my friend. We were like 8. And we wanted to stay up really late, so it was like midnight, right? And we were like, it's so late.
Crazy.
Like, we're crazy. Yeah, we're crazy. And then we went downstairs because her mom kept sugar in the raw packets in the pantry. And we wanted sugar because we wanted to like make a new record of how late we could stay up. So we needed sugar to stay up later. And so we went and we were like, but we can't get caught staying up because she thinks we're asleep. And so we went in her closet, and she had costumes in her closet. And she put on this black cape, and she was like, it's camouflage because it's dark downstairs. And then she had this dog costume. And we were like, oh my God, Maya can wear the dog costume because if her mom comes out, then you can just act like a dog and she won't know that it's us. And so we went down the stairs, which, by the way, her mom is not awake at this point. I am crawling down the stairs on all fours in a dog costume, which she's not even looking. So there's no point in me doing that. It's dark. It's slippery. Like I'm slipping down the stairs. We go in the pantry. Her mom comes out. I'm like standing up at this point because we're looking for sugar.
Oh, you idiot. You blew your cover.
Her mom comes out, and I like drop on all fours. And her mom, I do remember her mom was like, weird. Whose dog is that? And then like went back in her room because she's a nice mom.
Yeah. You're like, we did it.
Yeah. And both of us looked at each other and were like, no way. Like it worked. She's so stupid.
That's so funny.
Anyway, don't have kids. They're really, really not smart.
Oh, that was the moral of the story.
Yeah, it's really embarrassing.
Why did we even go there? What are we talking about?
Kaya's dog party.
Oh, yeah, Kaya's dog party. It's gonna be the party of the century for sure.
For sure. She's gonna love it.
She's gonna love it.
Met Kaya.
Kaya?
Mm-mm.
She's pretty nice.
Okay.
I like her. I f with her. I got her a tutu for her birthday.
Aw, that's nice.
So she's got a little birthday girl fit. We've got a balloon arch. We've got a little photo moment. We've got a karaoke machine, dog songs only.
Okay.
I don't know how to throw a dog party. I'll be honest. I don't know what I'm doing.
I think that's all really good ideas.
I don't think it'll be good for stream, but I'm doing it.
Oh, is it streamed?
Best I've got. Yeah.
That's funny. No, that'll be good.
I got dog bingo. That'll be good for stream.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Fun. Love it. That's very nice.
And like each of the dogs have to do an obstacle course. Oh, and we're doing and we'll time it, and then like, the winner will get a thing. And like none of the dogs will be good at obstacle courses, so it should be funny. And then we're gonna do musical sit, so like musical chairs, but as soon as you have to get your dog to sit.
What dogs?
Kaya's coming.
Yeah. Is that it?
I don't know. I'm hoping we can pull Nobby, but I don't know if we have the street cred.
Okay.
Maybe
well,
a
if
Nobby
it's just
angle,
Kaya, then
maybe a Mika.
Musical sit's gonna go crazy.
Musical sit is gonna go hard. Oh, Farley's gonna make it a presence.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Cute. Okay.
So it should be good.
Okay, fun.
I might have to rent some friends for Kaya.
That's really embarrassing.
Well, I don't know. Apparently she's not that cool.
Embarrassing.
I even saw Hassan put on his Instagram story. He put a picture of like this invite I made on Canva for her birthday party. Put on his Instagram story, and he was like, if anybody's dogs want to come to my party, let me know.
Like,
so it's gonna be a surprise.
randoms? No.
I
mutuals,
assume he meant like his
dogs.
friends.
Sure.
Yeah,
okay.
mutuals. But we'll see. Maybe we'll have random dogs
That's
show up. Who knows?
Fun and exciting. I hope none of them fight.
That's what
'Cause that would
that's kind of
really-
like my thing.
That's what I would be afraid of. It would really kill the
That's
vibe
why
of
I'm
the
leaving
birthday
Swift at
party.
home, because I
Yeah.
just like
Swift would be too much for Swift. Karaoke, Swift.
ugh,
I went
would not
to
like that.
I went to a bar yesterday, a happy hour yesterday. Technically,
she
okay, it wasn't really a
drinks?
bar. It was like, I don't know. They had cornhole and drinks and some food, and it was like a Twitch happy hour because there are a bunch of Twitch execs at South by Southwest.
What is South by Southwest?
Who knows, dude? I think
Okay.
it's like a tech
I
conference.
thought it was a
plus-
concert.
It's a tech conference plus a musical festival plus a film festival plus a. I don't even know. It has everything.
Okay.
And it's like, I think there's 8 days worth. I think it's like 4 weekends. I don't know. I'm not going. I went to the happy hour
Okay.
though.
Okay.
And I met some streamers and I was really social and I think I did a good job. And except for I had a bad interaction that I still feel bad about with some GTA streamers.
Uh-oh.
You know, Penta and Burn. They're both GTA RP streamers. And
Okay.
I was like making small talk. I was also really anxious because like there weren't that many people there and I hadn't really gotten into my like social groove. But I started talking to them and I was like, oh, you guys play GTA? Guess how many hours Penta has in GTA?
4,000.
No.
Is it more?
Yeah.
For like since when?
I don't know. I don't know how old GTA is. Maybe it's really old. I don't know.
10,000.
11.
Wow.
How many hours do you have in League?
Is there a way to look that up?
There's gotta be.
I think
We
there
actually
is,
should have an intervention because Cutie has a League addiction again.
Stop it.
It's bad. She's sucked in there. She can't stop. She was talking to me. We were talking on the phone yesterday and she was like, yeah, like I just keep playing League. It's kind of a problem. And then she stopped talking for a second and I just hear, oh, can you hear that? Probably not.
Yeah.
I just
not
hear
very
clicking
good.
over the phone and I was like, Cutie, are you playing League right now? And she's like, yeah.
Wasted on LOL is the website.
Open up.
Wait. Oh,
Wait, I want to
here we
guess.
go.
Open up League of Legends, click on the
Okay.
profile tab, click stats. Last option in the bottom left, you can see your stats. Wait, how long have you been playing League of Legends? For how many years?
What year is it? It's 2024.
2024.
10.
10 years. Oh,
But I guess
it
oh,
might
this
only
is
give you
the current
hours for
season.
the current season.
There's this one. I'm trying to look at wasted on League since. Wasted on League. Okay, let's see. Wasted.
10 years.
Yeah, but I've played on other accounts, so it's. But I mean, my main account we can see.
My guess is 2,500 hours.
I don't know if it's that many. Let's see. It's loading. Oh, not bad actually.
Oh, what is it?
It is 444 hours.
Oh, that's nothing. Easy peasy.
That's 19 days in a video game. 73 books read, 254 movies watched, or 1,776 kilometers walked. That's what
I don't
it
like that they give you
says.
those stats. It's those kind of
Yeah,
shamey
that kind
stats.
of is mean. Those are kind of mean.
That's
They're kind of
funny.
mean. So do you think Kate Middleton's dead or what?
Wait, no, the interaction with these GTA
What?
streamers. So he's
Oh,
had
yeah,
11,000 hours in GTA. And I was like, oh, so you guys stream GTA? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, do you guys have jobs? And I meant
In
like
GTA.
in game. Yeah. And they both kind of looked at me and
Yeah.
I was like, in the game, like in the video game, like, do you have a job? And apparently that was also offensive because apparently Burn is also homeless in game or is homeless
my
in game. He's not
God.
homeless IRL.
Jesus.
He's homeless in game, so he's like, no, I don't have a job, and I don't have a real job either, according to you. He didn't say that, but that's what he was feeling. I could tell.
Damn.
And then I
Yeah, that
met
was
some
mean
other
of you.
streamers that are also YouTubers. Do you know Grizzy and Big Puffer and Elastic Droid and Pezzy?
I've never heard these names in my life.
Me neither. But I met them
Uh-huh.
last night, and they're local, and they're afraid of bugs, and I said I could fix them. So we'll see if we can get them out.
Are they
here.
going to come over?
I told them they should.
And do you think it'll work?
Probably not.
Oh.
They were playing
That's how it usually
Battleship
goes.
at the bar, and I threatened to tell his friend where his ships were. Which is not
Unless he came.
a very... Yeah, I should have... Oh, I should have done that.
Oh.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I would just start taking bribes at that point.
Dang it. Do I think Kate Middleton is dead? I have no idea. I saw that one picture and I saw everyone freaking out, but I don't get it.
Me neither. Apparently this is my no context spreading of misinformation that I love to do. Number one. It's my favorite. She hasn't been seen in a while, I guess. Also, like, Prince whatever his fuck is like kind of being sleazy with this other lady, and so everyone thinks that he's cheating on her and that she's either dead or pregnant or like divorced him and moved out. But like there's no way she would have left the kids, because like I feel like she actually loves them.
Leaving your kids with your cheating husband would be kind of crazy.
Yeah, but like I guess, like, you know, they have royal blood, so I guess they're owned. They're owned in the ivory castle. They must stay in it.
And then the controversy is that, wait, what was the deal with Kate Middleton and the Willy Wonka factory?
It's just a joke because the Willy Wonka factory was all advertised via AI, and then you showed up and it was crazy. And so that photo that like Kate posted for Mother's Day was like very clearly made by AI or like just really badly photoshopped. And so people were like making a joke that like she's at the Willy Wonka factory.
She posted a photo that was like bad.
Like the cufflink of her daughter's sweater is missing, and like just like weird Photoshop, and like all like the kids are like crossing their finger, like all the kids are like crossing their fingers besides Charlotte, the little girl, and then like she's crossing her legs, and then there's like a window in the background that shows a ledge on the step, but there's no actual step. It's just like kind of wackadoo. And then even all these press places reached out and they were like, oh, this is an altered photo, like we take it back. And then the palace was like, oopsie, like, you know, Kate, she was being silly and doing her own photoshopping. That's what they said.
I have an interesting, because a lot of times people are like, I think it's interesting. A lot of times people say with celebrities, and I don't know anything about celebrities, but they say like, oh, it's just a PR stunt. It's just a PR stunt. But actually, I think a lot of celebrities are just really stupid. Like, I think a lot of artists actually have access to their socials and like post whatever they want, weird stuff, whatever they want. But with the royal family, I feel like that's not a possibility.
Yeah.
Like, it's really high stakes. I don't think she's like
Yeah.
face tuning her own photos. I don't think they would let her do that. I don't know anything about the royal family, but I feel like they would.
But I don't think they should have Instagram privileges.
Wait, I got
They own the whole country.
I saw a Twitter post today that I'm sure is a lie. It said that Kate Middleton removed all of her, or like deleted her, cleared her entire Instagram, and then put snakes in it. Wait,
It's a
where's her?
joke.
Does she have? That's what I thought, but I just wanted to
It's
check.
a joke
but
because that's what Taylor Swift did before Reputation came out.
that's why everyone in the comments was saying Taylor Swift. Where is her account? Why is it not? Is her name not
I
Kate
don't
Middleton
know.
on Instagram? Could she really not get that?
She didn't get the name. She didn't get the name. I do have the most unhinged Swiftie. I had to bookmark this because it was the most. Swifties love finding Easter eggs. This one's so unhinged. I had to bookmark it because I was like, dude, I don't even know if this can be followed. Ready?
Okay.
Okay. This is absurd. Since she's not revealing surprise songs in the order they were played, I immediately got suspicious and got to digging. Okay. So if you don't know, Taylor Swift's concert is coming up on Disney Plus, and she's doing more surprise songs on it. So right now, it's "You're on Your Own, Kid," and I believe "Our Song" were the surprise songs in the concert on the movie version, right? So she's including more surprise songs.
Okay.
Okay. And they got announced, and then on Good Morning America. And so now Swifties are doing what they do best and spending way too much time doing it. Anyway, the song revealed this morning on Good Morning America was Maroon, which is track number 2. Okay. And there's this big, crazy, weird conspiracy because Taylor Swift went like this during her speech at the Grammys.
Like she threw up a peace sign?
She said, I've been working on this for 2 years. And so now all this, like literally like this. So I know. Hear me out. For the record, I think this is fascinating. I don't think it's fascinating in the way that I think it actually means anything. I think the ability to spend so much time on this blows my mind.
Yeah.
But like impressive, or to like focus on, her language, which she's set herself up for this because she's consistently said, oh, I do all these Easter eggs.
I was going to say, she has kind of set her fans up for for insane behavior. Because of all the like red herring crap. It makes sense that they're just constantly digging, which is kind of nuts. I feel like I wouldn't want my fan base to do that. No.
Yeah, I wouldn't either, because like then they're like trying to they dig to the point of like saying, oh, she's actually lesbian, or trying to figure out when she's getting engaged, or it's weird. Seems like that. Slope. So yeah, it is. It definitely is. And my leg is itchy. I'm just showing that's my leg because maybe it looks like I was itching my coochie, but I wasn't. I got nervous.
I can never remember what freaking Snooki calls her coochie.
Hoo-ha.
No, it starts with a C.
Really? Kuka. My kuka. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Song revealed this morning on Good Morning America was Maroon, which is track number 2. Since it's the 12th and the film premieres in 2 days.
Okay.
So the film premieres in 2 days. So she announced track number 2. Okay. I don't really know. Also, the track numbers of the songs she's revealing are 19, 2, 15, 10. Guess what that adds up to?
What the hell was that? That was crazy.
46.
Okay.
Guess what's in 46 days?
What?
Oh, wait. Guess what is 46 days after the Tortured Poets Department's announcement date in regular year? Friday, March 22nd, 2 2s.
Winnie's birthday.
AKA the date I've been clowning for this whole time for the lead of the Tortured Poets Department single because of all the 2s. March 22nd, 2 2s, is 2 fortnights away from the Tortured Poets Department release on April 19th. And her first song on the album is called Fortnight. A fortnight is a period of 2 weeks. Since it's a leap year this year, the single could be announced on the 21st, which is actually 46 days away, and released at midnight on the 22nd. Did you follow that?
No. So what's the point that she's going to release it on the 22nd?
They think she's going to release a single for the Tortured Poets Department on March 22nd.
Dude, it must be so reinforcing as a unwell person to look for patterns like that and come up with numbers that have 2s in them like that.
I think it's all in good fun, but maybe it's because I'm not obsessed in this way. Like this is one thing. Let me stand up for myself. Okay. When people say like Cutie's so obsessed with Taylor Swift, I'm not like this. I think
there are certainly levels.
There are certainly levels. I think it's fascinating. A lot of my like obsession comes from And maybe I'm on copium. I don't know. I've been triggered lately because Ludwig went on freaking The Yard and was like, Cutie's
Yuck.
so obsessed. We went to the Grammys just because she wanted to watch Taylor breathe. That's not what happened, guys. It's just funny story. Well, I thought she was performing.
You did.
Number one.
You did go to the Grammys because you thought she would be there.
I thought she was performing.
Okay.
And then I bought the tickets and it was too late. Also love award shows.
Fair.
Whatever.
Wasn't there an award show like yesterday?
On Sunday, yeah. The Oscars.
The Oscars.
It was good.
I've never watched an award show like that, I don't think. But I heard that is it
They
Ryan
spent
Gosling?
54 mil on it.
$54 million.
Isn't that crazy?
Is it catered? They all have dinner there?
No.
So what's a $54,000?
I was looking at this breakdown. It was fascinating. I looked at it on stream and it was like, that's what I said. But I will say their stage design alone is probably like 2-3 mil. Their stage design is insane. And I'm sure they pay talent maybe to show up.
Oh.
I found a lid. I was sitting on it. I don't know.
Thought that was a Zen container. I got really scared for you.
That'd be so sick if I was on Zyns.
I don't actually... Question for the masses that you might not have an answer to. Is Zen is like a packet of tobacco, and do you put it... Is it like not like fiberglass?
I think it's just nicotine.
Doesn't it make like microscopic cuts or something so that the nicotine can like go in your skin? Or did I make that up?
Let's call Shake Drizzle. He's my Zen expert.
You guys keep talking about Shake Drizzle, and I keep seeing him on Twitter, and I don't know who that is, and I've never spoken to him.
That's because I mostly call him Snake Drizzle.
Oh, I do know who that
Let's
is.
see if he answers. If
We
he doesn't
talked
answer,
about
I'm
him all the
never
time.
talking to him again. I don't know how to do speaker.
Who else would I know that does... Is it that even how you say it? That does Zyns? Hits Zyns? Packs
Hello?
Zyns?
Hi, Shake.
What's up, Kitty?
You're on Wine About It.
Okay.
Welcome to the
What's up?
podcast.
Why?
Because I was phoning in my local Zen expert.
Okay, that's me. Expert here.
Maya wants to know, when you put a Zyn in your mouth, is it made out of asbestos, so then it cuts up the inside of your lips, so then nicotine gets in more?
Asbestos? I don't think so. I think that's very
What about
illegal.
Ask him about the
fiberglass?
cyanide. Oh.
I could see fiberglass.
Does
Look,
it
I haven't
actually
looked
cut
into
the insides of you?
No. I mean, it's probably not the best for your gums, but it's not like my gums don't hurt or anything.
Maya thought that the packet itself was a weapon to hurt you.
No.
So then it gets in your bloodstream.
So it gets in there. No?
No, this is how like regular drugs work, right? Like people put cocaine on their gums and it just like works. I think
What?
It's just, yeah. There's like that's one way to do certain drugs.
What?
I think it's less efficient, but I think they
Wait, why would you snort it if you could
you
just
don't
put
have
it
to
in
cut
your
your
mouth?
mouth with razor blades. you know?
Why would people snort cocaine if they could just put it on their gums?
I think snorting is faster and feels better. Not that I do that.
I don't know, feel better. That's not
You
what
sound like
I
an
would choose
expert.
to do.
Okay.
I'm not. I'm just educated.
So I'm educated. Are you saying I'm not educated?
Not on this topic. Next question.
That was a good
Okay.
save.
That's pretty good.
Okay, so Maya should or shouldn't start using Zyns?
I'm not going to use Zyns.
I think it's addicting, but it feels good. So it's up to her if she wants to risk getting addicted to something that feels good.
Good answer.
Ew. I don't want it.
Did you just hang up on me?
I was not
This is why
satisfied
I
with that
call
answer.
you Snake Drizzle. Why'd you hang up on me?
You hang up on me? What the?
You might have
You
hung
said
up.
good-
Sometimes
you said
that
good
happens.
Answer, and I thought you hung up. What's up? You have
God
more
and wine
questions?
about it are my witness. My fingers didn't move. Nothing. That's all. Thank you, Shake.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
I wasn't satisfied with that answer at all. I want to know what happens, but I don't know anybody else that does those.
You just swallow the nicotine juice.
The saliva, you just swallow your saliva.
Yeah.
Ewy. Who does Zyns? Zen. Who does Zen? I don't know. I don't think that's a really big thing here.
Oh, 1 second.
Any drug experts on hand? Not that I can call on this podcast. They would be really mad if I blew their cover.
Oh, he knew more about coke than I expected.
Yeah, that was shocking. I could call my ex. He would know.
Oh.
Actually, it'd be really interesting. He would for sure know.
Which ex?
The one that did a lot of drugs.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, my gosh. That would be fun. Yeah, let's call him.
Yeah, okay, I'll call him.
He actually specifically loved when his stories were used for content.
He did not like that. So maybe we won't call him.
Dang it.
That's okay. You know, it's not for everybody.
Wait.
If I did a bunch of drugs, I also wouldn't want people telling hundreds of thousands of people that I did that.
Don't act like that many people listen to our podcast.
100,000 people.
Exactly.
That's nothing.
That's
That don't
nothing.
matter.
Anyway, shout out to Kiara Loves Taylor. If this comes true, you were right the whole time, bitch. But usually no one's right with their Taylor theories.
Oh.
I just feel bad because I was shitting on her. Oh, but I was saying my obsession with Taylor Swift, it comes from a place of being there, if that makes sense. Like, so like all these people are new fans of Taylor Swift, which great. I'm not a gatekeeper. Let's go, bitches. Come on in. But then they're getting like a lot of the facts wrong. And I've just like witnessed for so long that that's where all of my information comes from. Like, okay, people were talking about Reputation coming back out, and they're like, what if Katy Perry is on a song, or what if Beyonce is on a song, that'd be dope because Beyonce doesn't really f- with Kanye anymore. And like the whole award, the I'ma Let You Finish he was like, Beyonce deserves the thing. And look what you made me do. She re-wore the dress that she wore at that award show. I know I sound crazy, but it's just because I've witnessed it all. I've witnessed it all happen. I watched when I was literally watching in my mom's basement when Kanye went on stage and said, I'm gonna let you finish. And I saw the dress. And then I saw when Look What You Made Me Do had the thing came out and she was wearing the dress reworked. Anyway, all of these things. And I was talking on stream and I was like, yeah, Katy Perry wouldn't make sense on this album because they had already kissed up and made by then because she was in the Endgame music video and blah, blah. And people just like didn't even know that. And I was like, I only know that because I've been here the whole time. My freaking Relief Society arms keep flapping in the wind and it's driving me crazy.
Your what arms?
Relief Society.
What is that?
Relief Society is where you go when you're an older woman in the Mormon church.
Hospice?
No, Relief Society. Relief Society. In Mormon church.
What do you go for?
For classes on Sunday. And people always calls the flappy arms Relief Society arms.
I've never heard anyone say that.
But I'm in Pilates and they're gonna go away soon, so don't worry, everybody.
It's very normal arms. If you're trying to defend whether or not you're obsessed with Taylor Swift, you are a Taylor Swift super fan. Would I say that you're obsessed with Taylor Swift?
I think I just like know everything. It's like a history class.
Colloquially, I would say like, yeah, she's obsessed with Taylor Swift. But if we actually got down to it and had a conversation, if someone was like, is she like crazy obsessed? I'd be like, no, she's just a huge fan.
No, because if I heard, okay, so there's these rumors, again, I saw this on Twitter, there's these rumors that Taylor Swift is going to be filming something at the Hollywood sign, right? I live in LA. That's a freaking hour away from me at most. And I could go stake that out. I could see if Taylor's there filming something. I don't care that much.
Yeah, you make a big deal out of like not being a creep though. Which is also makes sense because you're a creator.
I also don't love, like, people are like, if you were to meet Taylor Swift, what would you say? I don't care. Mm-hmm. I think it's self-indulgent. Is that crazy?
We have talked about this one before. I also think that it's indicative of like a casual obsession, if you will, that we do go on tangents about Taylor Swift every podcast. We do talk about Taylor Swift a lot.
Okay. Well, she's a big deal right now.
She is a big deal. She's like the most famous person in the world. Well, not quite, but she's up there. Very famous. Very few people that don't know who Taylor Swift is, which is a crazy concept.
Okay, you know what? Maybe I'll accept it. Maybe I'm the problem. Maybe this was my come to Jesus.
You are not. I don't think that you're crazy. I don't think you're like the Twitter users that are like doing all that deep diving. I haven't seen you do that.
No, I mean I've clowned a time or two when she's, but I've
Did you hear Ariana Grande's new album?
yeah.
I listened to some of it.
I need to listen to it again.
I might also
because
listen to it again. I couldn't understand anything she was saying.
I know, which is so funny because everyone was like, finally she's not mumble singing, and I'm like, she's kind of still is.
I couldn't understand what she was saying, which made me sad.
Yeah.
Because I feel like there's tea in there. I want to know.
Yeah, there is tea in there. I know there's tea in there, but also, it's this album is too poppy for me. Which I realize, again, people will be like, Cutie, what do you mean? You love Taylor Swift. You love Made for Radio. I don't like Taylor's Made for Radio songs. I don't like Bejeweled. I don't like Karma. I don't like 22. I don't like We Are Never Getting Back Together. I don't like that shit.
I strongly dislike We Are Never Getting Back Together.
Yeah, it's fair. It's a bad song.
Yeah, it's not the
but
best.
It's great for radio.
Yeah, because the
But,
masses are stupid and they're
I'm having
cheap.
a hard time with Ariana's album because it feels all made for radio, which I get it. That's what they have to do. But I'm like, maybe I just haven't found my song yet.
We'll give it another listen. I just want another drum. There's a lot of
I
drum.
don't have much of it.
Ariana
I actually had so many topics we didn't even get to today because we were just catching up.
We have a whole Patreon episode to go.
We do have a whole Patreon ass episode.
So we'll have a bunch to talk about over there. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I should talk about from Brazil. I feel like no. I was gone for a whole 2 weeks, but it was pretty like, besides all the rain and sweat, it's pretty chill.
It's hard when it's like, it's also stuff you've vlogged. So you kind of like, when I don't know about you, but I feel like sometimes when I'm on and I'm vlogging, I like don't actually remember.
Oh, I'm like not there.
Because I was already telling the story while I was recording it. And so then like when I come back from something and they're like, what'd you do? And I'm like Streamer Awards. How was Streamer Awards? Good.
I don't know. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't know. The vlogs will come out. Hopefully they'll be good. The videos will come out. They better be crazy. The goal is like documentary style, like Nat Geo style videos. So I have high hopes for the videos. But yeah, it was a good trip. I'm really happy to be back. Really happy to be back. Happy to be filming. Happy to be wine about iting. She's also very happy to be wine about iting. You could tell by her face.
Winnie doesn't need to be milked, right?
No.
Because she has to be pregnant.
Right.
Mm. Cool.
She turns 2 on the 22nd.
Yay, Winnie!
Yeah, she's a baby cow who's growing up.
Sad. She's going to be a big cow soon.
She's growing up.
All right,
guys.
well, we're going to go to the Patreon.
We're going to the Patreon. Cutie's going to talk about all of her stuff, and we're going to talk about all of our cheating ex-boyfriends.
Yeah.
See you over there.